Welcome everyone, this is the Hawaiian Circuitry RBL Season 6 Week 4 match. This is the team I'm up against. It is the Minnesota Eon Twins, coached by Joseph, someone who I have frequently lost to. And I've only beaten him in League, I think, just one time, but it was playoffs for Season 4, or Season 3. I think that's it. But otherwise, yeah, he's completely destroyed me every time we've played. So I'm pretty much expecting that to happen this time as well because he is good and I am not. But yeah, so the team I have for this week, I spent not very much time building it at all, so hopefully it does me some justice, but I'm really not 100% sure on anything. We got Kabalion rocking the leftovers. It's kind of a bulkier spread this time with Stealth Rock, Close Combat, Thunderwave, and Volt Switch. This is good. It doesn't hit things like the Mega Venusaur, which is obviously a problem, but it can Volt Switch out on that, and it should be able to outspeed it. If I remember correctly, this speed is so that I can outspeed Arcanine, or not Arcanine, the Entei. Yeah, and then so I outspeed base 100s, and that is it. So on his team, I think just base 100s, that is just Entei. Yeah, so I am kind of fearing, just like from what I expect him to bring, I'm thinking maybe those first 5 Mons and then either Electros or like Seismitoad maybe over something. I'm not really expecting the whatever this thing is called, the Navi Rabombi, that's the word, because it's not very good. But yeah, otherwise I would be bringing Iron Head, but instead I think Stealth Rock, Close Combat, Thunderwave, and Volt Switch is good. Next up we got Burbalicious coming as always because I love this thing. Quick Attack, Facade, Brave Bird, and Roost. This doesn't hit whatchamacallit, the Metagross, but I think I have other ways to deal with that. You know, just kind of thinking about it, I'm thinking maybe I should put Heat Wave on there over that. Although I'm not really 100% sure what it, like how it's going to beat that. So actually, let me just run a quick calc because I have not actually done many calcs. So let's see, Metagross, shut on usage. Let's just see a Facade. So that's not how you spell that. Facade, 252. Where's Guts at? Guts. Nope. You're going to be Burn. Wow, that does nothing. Okay, so even, let me just check an uninvested Heat Wave. Wow, Heat Wave doesn't even, okay, yeah, there's no reason to be running that then, so I think I am safe. No, I don't want to, I think I'm safe in running Roost. Well, oh my god, it's going on again. People, setting off alarms near where I live. So going back into it, I don't really have a lot for Metagross. I guess I can paralyze it, but that's about it. I think, now that I'm looking at it, I'm going to be running Shadow Ball on this. But yeah, so next up we've got Mew with a Coldberry, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Nasty Plot, Rock Polish, standard sweeper kind of set, Double Dance. This is the second time we brought this. Fade bring it the first time. Then we've got the Tangaberry Claydol to resist any bug type moves, so we take U-turns, we take Rabombi's Bug Buzz if he does end up bringing that. With Psychic, Rapid Spin, Earth Power, Toxic. I was initially looking at an Assault Vest set, but I'm not good, so I kind of threw that away. I don't remember why. Standard Scarf Rotom. I can't remember what the other nickname I gave it was, so I named it Swooper. And then we've got kind of like the only innovation on this team really is Zygarde 10% with Psychium Z, so that Zen Headbutt at +1 after a Dragon Dance, it can OHKO Offensive Venusaur, and then at +2 it OHKOs Defensive Venusaur. So yeah, that's the team. I'm going to send a challenge. Let me actually make sure it's recording. Okay. So, custom game. Join. Just safely response. Taking a little water. Okay. And we're going to challenge. And I completely expect to lose, but that's totally fine because we're undefeated right now. and that streak really doesn't matter. I mean, I've already won the game I needed to win the season. So he's bringing pretty much everything I expected to bring, except he swapped the Larias for the Como, which is totally fine. Okay, so let me just get on my notes real quick. Just looking at his team, his only Stealth Rocker is the Metagross, so I'm not expecting that to be Assault Vest then, so it probably can't take 2 Shadow Balls from Rotom. Okay, so if I can get rid of the Electros and I can get rid of the Metagross, then the Swell can kind of clean up. It also definitely takes on the Como-O. So as for leads, I'm kind of expecting him to lead off with a Tornadus. What's Tornadus' speed? Just because I don't remember if it's... Okay, it's 121. I wasn't sure if it was 121 or 120. Not that that matters. Unless he's Twist Scarfed, he can't outspeed Swellow. So looking at everything... I kind of am expecting him to lead off with this Tornadus. So he also doesn't, well, I mean, he has the, he does have the Electro, so he can take a Thunder Wave. Okay, so I'm thinking here I should lead off with Cobalion. Oh, and that has to be Adamant Entei, which is something good to know, so he does have the extreme speed, since it's the shiny one. Okay, leading off as I expected. So we're pretty bulky, so I think we do take a Hurricane. So I think here I just want to fire off a Thunder Wave, because I don't really expect him to go off into Electros right here. Superpower, that does nothing. Is he... Okay, we get this thing paralyzed. So he's at -1 in attack and defense. Oh, I guess I should link the game. Spectators, as I always do. Okay, so standard Blondito nonsense going off over here. So this thing is paralyzed, so that is great. I don't think he's, well, I don't know if he's Choice Scarf then. Let me actually just calc this damage real quick. So I think this isn't 120, 128, this is oops. It is max HP. So let's see for a Tornadus. Wait, no, it's not Life Orb. So superpower. Oh, so that might be. Yeah, that's looking like max attack, and he got a high roll. Or he got, no, he didn't get a high roll, he just got a high-ish roll. So I'm thinking he doesn't really have hazard control, so I'll set up the rocks here. See what he goes for. Oh, he gets paralyzed. I would feel sorry, but I don't. So here I'm going to Volt Switch, and then I can also see if he's Assault Vest. Ooh, he goes into Electros here, as we can get this nice Volt Switch out. Sorry for crit, didn't matter though, but what are you gonna do? Okay, so I don't have a lot of things to deal with this. I would feel really good just throwing off a Toxic onto this thing. Additionally, I would, if I go into Swallow here, it procs the Flame Orb, so I would like to see how much Facade does. Well, I'm just going to take the Swallow set because this is going to be annoying if I don't have it. I know, totally professional doing all this right now. Okay, versus an Electros. Let's see how much Facade. Oh god, yeah, Facade does 82 to 97.3. Status is burned. Okay. Is that enough? Yeah, 82.6. So I can go into here and proc this, and then he, unless he's Fizz Def actually, that's max HP included. I don't want to lose this thing, so I think I'm just gonna go into Play It All here. Also kind of predicting the Metagross. Yeah, there we go. So that's a good switch on our part, and now I can freely throw off an Earth Power, and if he wants to double back into Electros, I can hit with a Toxic. Oh, he goes into this. Good play as well. So looking at it, I feel like he's going to go for a U-turn. So I'm going to throw off a Psychic as we do outspeed. Ooh! Red card. Okay. That's cool. So now he also does see that on Z move, which is not great. So I'd like to calc actually, seeing as how he's probably, so showdown usage versus a Tornadus. Assault Vest, yep, it's probably not max HP. Oh man, Outrage is a lot, okay. 1000 arrow does 73 point, oh wait, that's Choice Banded, duh. Okay. 49.4 to 58.5. I feel like I can throw off 1,000 arrows. I feel like that's safe. Yeah, getting this thing paralyzed was amazing. He actually doesn't have a Fairy type, which is good for later on, but I need to get that Metagross out of the way. All of his things on his team are just so threatening. They're also big, too. Like their little icons. Mine are so tiny. Okay, this recording always for. I want to check if it is. Get some water. So, knock off superpower. Okay, cool. So, getting the roll, although it was incredibly in our favor unless he was max HP, and getting Zygarde some good differentials here. Okay, this thing comes in. Never good. So looking at things that we can set up on later, I'm really not 100% sure, so it would be cool to get damage off on this, but also would like to check. Because I think he might Oko us, depending on what move he goes for. He might have the Hidden Power Ice, which would be not very good. So I could just throw off the... this would be good scout for later, but I do want to hold on to this, because at +1, this handles his team, like it just throttles it. So I'm thinking here, okay. Cobalt, what's it good for? It gets a close combat off on Metagross and it outspeeds the Entei, so I think I need to keep that around. I think I'm just going to switch in a Rotom to see what he goes for here. Oh, he does not Mega Evolve. Yeah, the Goo Drain's going to be a problem. Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't 100% sure. So, yeah, Goo Drain's going to be a problem. I could certainly just Shadow Ball and then hope for a Spadef drop, kind of sacking this. But I mean, it's not really good for much else now that the Tornadus is gone. I mean, it is good versus the Metagross, and it does get a Shadow Ball off, but it's not good for a ton else. So let's just also scout the damage. So that does 25% on against the crit, but that's fine. So just Rotom. Also want to check Venusaur. Let's just check a defensive set. And then Rotom, Choice Scarf, Shadow Ball. So that's looking, yeah, that's looking, hold on, let's see, with max Spadef. So that's at 25, so he's not max Spadef, at least. It could be low roll, but okay, yeah, he does have probably max HP, some Spadef. So he is the bulkier set, so I need to get a +2 to deal with that. Looking at everything else then, yeah, seeing as how he's probably physically defensive, let's check Swallow, because Bravebird does 80 to 95. It is... So I definitely need more damage off on this thing. Damn, this thing's such a problem to my team. But it always is. I could nasty plot up. But if he has the I have the Culver Berry, so that's fine. I do outspeed the rest of this team besides the Entei. So I think I'm going to go into Mew and I'm going to nasty plot. I don't think he could kill me with anything here. Yeah, he goes into Electros. So, just kind of wanting to... What I hit this with before? I just hit with the Volt Switch. So... I think... Well, I know, I'm pretty sure Psychic 2 hit KOs. But this thing is really important. Let me just... versus Electros. So he is, let's see, Psychic at +2. Does 52 to 62. So definitely 2 hit KOs. And that's with leftovers. Let's see if I'm Cold Berry, how much he's doing to me with a knockoff. Okay, so he's not doing much at all. I think Psychic is a fine. Okay, yeah, he's definitely Assault Vest. As he goes for a Volt Switch. And getting this thing damaged is just perfect for Swallow. If I do want to clean up with that late game, although Mew really is here to just break some walls. If he goes out into Como-O, be interesting because then he could only outspeed if he was Scarfed, and I would kill, and that's kind of, or unless he's like a Rosalie Berry, or no, that's for fairies, it's Payapa Berry for Psychic type moves. I don't know how much Shadow Ball does to Metagross, but it is okay. If he's Banded, I think Extreme Speed might do a lot as well. But I do have the Cobalion in the back to take an Extreme Speed. I did a lot. His Volt Switch. I mean, Electros isn't weak or anything, but he did a lot more than I expected. Maybe I should use that as I'm switching to Claydol, but whatever. What's done is done. Jeff is making the easy plays right now, the obvious plays, I should say, not easy plays. So I might need to predict him a little bit more. But then again, Psychic Spam really does run through his team. Hopefully Claydol can pick up a kill because I love that thing so much. Excuse me. Maybe Zygarde will get all 6 kills this game too. That'd be cool. Also, additionally, if he does not have a Scarf around the team, so if that I could see Como-O or did Metagross go for a move? No, it did not. So Metagross, I don't see it being Scarfed, but it definitely could be. Como-O is probably Dragon Dance, and so I'm thinking maybe he doesn't have Scarf. I'm not really sure what Entei would be though, since he does have the Extreme Speed. It wouldn't really make sense to be Scarfed unless he's... Oh, he could be Scarf Extreme Speed trying to outspeed my own Extreme Speed. That was a whole bunch of words right there. Are you asleep? And it is raining outside. It is 4 o'clock on Thursday, April 13th, 2017. This is going onto the internet. And Joseph is taking a clean forever. What the fuck is that? I don't know what's going on in the chat, I never do. Let me actually calc, just because... Oops. Oh, okay, so that was like, well, how much did it do? That was a lower roll. Interesting. I thought... okay, yeah, so he's probably max special attack then. Max HP. Actually, he's probably not max HP. He might be, I know he's probably not max special attack. He's probably, it might have been a high roll, and he might be a little bit less because, yeah. Okay, I'm just thinking over here. He probably has some SPDF investment. Okay, and he switches into Entei. So I need to calc how much a Entei Choice Banded Extreme Speed does 38 to 45. Since he's shiny, I know he's adamant, so he has to go for the Extreme Speed. And then I can pick this thing off with a Psychic, which would be fantastic. Yeah, so he goes for that, and we pick him off. Perfect. So I don't know what he's bringing in next. It might be the Metagross going for a Bullet Punch or something, but if that is the case, I will just Shadow Ball because I want damage off on that thing since it's such a huge problem. So 41, was that? Yeah, that was a mid-roll Bandit. Glad that that thing's out of the way though, because that is an Extreme Speed that would be in the way for Zygarde, since we do not actually have Extreme Speed this week. Now, I would like to keep this thing around because of that Venusaur. Man, if we were like Resto Chester or something on this set, it'd be great. But what are you gonna do? I should have brought some sort of Wish Pass. Do I even have Wish Pass on this thing? Yeah, I don't think I have Wish. Okay. Let me check Metagross. Bullet Punches 21 to 25. So we're at 24.9. How much does a Shadow Ball do? Let's calc this. Shadow. Stop messing with me right now. Okay. I don't know how to deal with that, but oh, cool. Shadow Ball is 58 to 68. So I think I'm going to switch into Claydol here. As he goes for the agility. Ooh, good play. Okay, so I'm getting red on right here. This could be a problem. If he has weakness policy, it's another big problem. So I don't actually have a lot for this. That can actually be a major problem. So what is he probably? Earthquake, Ice Punch. Yeah, I might have. That can be game if he is weakness policy. So I think Cobalion lives anything. So I'm gonna have to go for a T-Wave and switch that in. So I'm going to go for a Psychic. Oh, he gets the attack raise, of course. I'm just shooting for SPDF drops here. Because there's really nothing I can do versus this. That attack raise sucks. I think that might be game right now. God, that sucks. Let's see. Oh god, yeah, no, that does so much. Shit. Okay. He might have gotten me. I think. Yeah, expecting him to have the Ice Punch. Yeah, okay, also a breakdown. Metagross kills Claydol. Yeah, I'm gonna go into Cobalion. I hope he doesn't have. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. So he showed Brick Break, so that's what he has to kill this. So Brick Break, I'm just gonna assume he's Jolly. +1. Brick Break is 57 to 67. So we do have a good chance to live. So I'm going to, no, I think I just have to Thunder Wave. If I miss here, that'd suck. Oh, we live. Come on, let's hit the T-Wave. Yes. Okay. We needed that. So here I'm just gonna fire up a CC. As we neuter this. Thank goodness for max HP. And we are back in this, folks. Metagross I knew was going to be a huge problem. Oh. Thank goodness for Thunder Wave. I was going to run Toxic, but then I figured I need to paralyze things like the Tornadus. Also sucks he got that full para earlier, because he definitely could have done something. Or he could have done more damage to me. And then I wouldn't have lived this, and then he would have just straight up won. Let's see how much this does. 29%. Wow, that does nothing. Ooh, as he gets full parried. I would say I'm sorry, but I'm really not, because this is what I need. Oh, he gets up the rocks. Ooh, good play. As Cobalion is actually going to pick up a kill here. So, I'm not 100% sure what he's going to go out into here. If he goes out into this, I can CC that. If he goes out into Como-O, I am going to probably just Thunder Wave it. If he is Lumberry, it'll suck. As he goes out into the Venusaur. So here, I'm just going to Thunder Wave it, because that's what I have to do. As he Giga Drains. So here I'm going to go out into Mew. I'm just going to fire for Psychic, because I have to. It kind of gets a kill here. Oh, he got paralyzed. Yeah, I mean, it sucks, but you gotta do what you gotta do. They did. They tried to. Damn, I did a lot. Let's see if he goes for. Okay, yeah, he goes for the Dragon Dance here, but we do have the quick attack in the back to kick this thing off. Then he goes for that. And we do have the quick attack so we can kill this. And Swallow will be able to pick up the last 2 kills. Swallow doing what it does best. Okay. I do feel guilty. I really do. Yeah, so that's how that game went down. Let me just finish off my notes here. So Swallow killed a Como and I killed Eel. Okay, so thanks everyone for watching. This is the Jewish Giraffe. Picking up a undeserved win to say the least. Thunder, I mean, my name, the goddamn team name is the Hawaiian Circuitry. We're there for hacks and we're there for Paris. This is all I do. This is all I know. I'm not a good player, as I've said many a time, and I will continue to say. Thank you ever for watching. Yeah, this is the Jewish Giraffe, and I'm out.